This afternoon, 2 lives lost in Western Australia's bushfire disaster. A dramatic highway arrest caught on camera. The sickening one-punch attack that left a Queensland mother fighting for life. And Hopman heroes Nick Kyrgios and Daria Gavrilova hand Australia its first victory in 17 years.
This is 7 News at 5 with Talitha Cummins.
Good afternoon. The bushfire disaster that's been unfolding in Western Australia since Wednesday has turned deadly, claiming the lives of 2 people. As we go to air tonight, an emergency warning is still in place for the shires of Harvey and Waroona, around 1.5 hours south of Perth. Last night, authorities found the remains of 2 elderly men in Yarloop, the small town that's been hit hardest by this tragedy. 143 properties have now been lost from a bushfire that's burnt through more than 70,000 hectares of land and this afternoon is still burning out of control. Let's go live to reporter Matt Snelson, who's on the outskirts of Yarloop. Matt, what more do we know about the 2 victims? Okay, thank you, Matt. Matt Snelson reporting there. Well, still to come in 7 News, the Hollywood superstar who held a secret meeting with Mexico's fugitive drug lord, plus the luxury boats up in flames at a New South Wales marina. And Princess Mary shares some family photos from her trip down under. That's coming up next. You're back with 7 News. Several boats have been destroyed by a fire at a marina north of Sydney early this morning. A man and a woman sleeping on a boat at Toronto were woken by a loud noise just before 2 a.m. and noticed a nearby cruiser alight. It took 30 firefighters around 4 hours to contain the blaze. 3 boats were destroyed and several more damaged.
I got a phone call about 7:45 saying, did I hear about the dramas they had? And funny enough, my boat's gone.
It's estimated the fire caused around $200,000 damage. Riot police have fired water cannon at angry demonstrators in Germany who were protesting the country's open-door asylum seeker policy. It follows widespread outrage after more than 100 women claimed they were sexually assaulted on New Year's Eve, many by migrants. Now the German Chancellor is promising to deport those who commit crimes. Well, Princess Mary has released some adorable pictures of her twins to mark their 5th birthday. Mary stepped behind the camera to take the photos, including one of Prince Vincent and Princess Josephine cuddling a koala during the family's visit to Australia over the Christmas break. The royal family arrived back in Denmark just before the new year, following their trip down under, which included stops in Perth, Byron Bay and the Gold Coast. Lovely pictures. Next in 7 News Sport with Matty Carmichael.
Thanks, Talitha. Good afternoon, everyone. Coming up, 1 title down and Nick Kyrgios is on a roll ahead of the Australian Open. And the Big Bash spinner who can really sniff out a wicket.
Offers a great look.
Nick Kyrgios will continue preparations for the Australian Open in tomorrow night's Fast 4 event in Sydney. Talitha, some great pics of Nick Kyrgios' celebration from last night coming up at 6 o'clock and not what you would expect. It's very good.
Really? I'm intrigued. I'll have to watch. Thanks, Matty. We'll see you soon. Well, the national weather forecast is after the break, plus the new ad bringing our biggest stars home for Australia Day.
Sorry, Mitch. No one retires from backyard cricket.
Some of the country's biggest names have come together to encourage us to eat lamb on Australia Day. Dubbed Operation Boomerang, the latest Australia Day lamb ad is all about saving Aussies abroad from going without some lamb on the barbie.
It's quite extravagant and it's a wonderful array of Australian talent. Lamb is the universal staple product. It almost acts as a wonderful catalyst to bind us all together.
Social media users have given the ad the thumbs up, declaring it as one of the greatest ever. Now for a look at how the weather's shaping up around the country. Brisbane and Sydney will be mostly sunny tomorrow. Melbourne warm, heading for 34 degrees. A shower or 2 in Hobart. A warm day for Adelaide. Perth mostly sunny and a possible storm for Darwin. And that's the latest 7 News for now. Our next bulletin is at 7 News at 6. I'm Talitha Cummins. Thanks for your company. I'll see you again soon.